Good morning, boys and girls. So today we're going to keep reviewing and working on subtractions. The only difference is that yesterday we regrouped once and today we're going to regroup twice. So sometimes, yes, you can regroup again, even on the same place that you already changed your numbers or just on another place. Let's look at some examples, okay? So, like told you yesterday, and since the first week of school, to which place do we have to pay attention when we start adding or subtracting? Excellent. You have to look at the ones. Always begin with the ones. So let's cover all the other places and just look at the ones. So like I have told you, when you look at the ones, it becomes a kinder subtraction, super easy, and always begin at the top. That means we begin with the 8 and say the subtraction to yourself. Remember, you are your own teachers. So say it to you. 8 minus 3 is exactly 5. So now that we finish with the ones, let's go to the tens. And always begin at the top. Exactly. So this one is 0 minus 8. So everyone show me 0 fingers. Nothing, 0. Can I take away 8 fingers? No, right? We cannot do that. Remember, you cannot begin down and say 8, take away 0. No. Yesterday, I built the number with the discs, and you have to understand that we cannot say 8, take away 0, because the number that we built is the top number, and that means we have 0, and we cannot take away 8. So, when this happens, that's when you borrow from the next place. So, we're going to regroup. And the first thing you do when you are going to regroup, let me write it here for you. The first thing you do is, why is not letting me write? Let me make it smaller since the beginning then. Number 1, cross out the 2 numbers. What happened? Here it is. I don't know why it went to the next page. Cross out the 2 numbers that you are going to regroup. That's the first thing we do, okay? So let's do it. We cross out this because, let me change color so you can make it, look at it more easy. This and this. Why? Because this one, okay, it's 0, take away 8, we don't have enough. So we are going to ask to the place in the back that is bigger and has more, okay? So the 7 gives a 1 here. So that means now we have 6, okay? Now this is the important part. Here you put the same 0 that we have. Remember yesterday I showed it to you with the discs, and we still have a 0. We just bring 1 disc from the other side. So it was 0 and a 1. That means this becomes 10. And now, yes, we can subtract. 10 minus 8, 2. Okay? Now, here comes a different thing from yesterday. Look at this place. Again, it's 6. Take away 9. Show me 6 fingers. Can we take away 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still need to keep counting and I don't have more fingers. That means I cannot do it. Okay, some boys can get confused and say, yes, I have 6, I take all of them and it's 0. No, you do have to take away 9, and we don't have enough fingers. So what do we do? Again, we are going to regroup. That's why we regroup twice. Even this, we already changed it. Guess what? We are going to cross it again, this 6, because we cannot subtract, and the 1 in the back. So this 8 is going to give a 1 to the 6, okay? So that means now we have 7, and this, like I told you, the 8 gives 1 to the 6. That means we put the same 6, but now with the 1 that we borrow, okay? This is the important thing. That's why here we regroup once, and now the red are the ones that we regrouped again twice, okay? Now, yes, we can subtract. 16 minus 9. Yesterday, I told you 2 ways to do it. You can say 16 from your head and count down or back until you count 9 fingers. So you can go 16 and then 9 fingers, okay? 9, and we stop. 16, 15, okay? 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, okay? Or the other way is to count from 9, from the bottom to the 16. From 9 to 16. The same way, we begin here with 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's 7. And then 7 minus 2, 5. So do you see now we regroup many times here, okay? Let's do the next one. Like always, begin with the ones. 0, there it is. 0 minus 2, can we do it? No, remember, it's nothing. Take away 2, we cannot do it. So we're going to regroup. So the first thing, cross out the 2 numbers, because the 5 gives 1 to the other side. Now here we have 4, okay? So now, yes, we can subtract. 10 minus 2, 8. Now here, 4 minus 6, 4. Can we take away 6? No, so that's where we regroup again. We borrow from the back. I'm going to change color again so you don't get confused. So cross out the 2 numbers like we put here. That means cross out the 6, cross out the 4. Okay, so the 6 gives 1 to the 4. That's why we put the 1 to the 4. Remember, we put the 4 again, but with the 1. And now the 6 is a 5 because he gives 1 to the 4. So now, yes, we can subtract. 14 minus 6, or from 6 to 14, is 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 8 fingers. Let me change to the black again. 8. And now 5 minus 2. Yes, we can do it super easy. 5 take away 2. 3. And we move it. You can use your erasers, a post-it, to cover your numbers. And now we do the thousands. 7 minus 3. Exactly. 4. Very good, boys. Well, that's what you are doing today. Okay? Sometimes you regroup like here in the same part 2 times. Sometimes you're going to regroup 1 time. Let's go to the next page so you can see. I'm going to do them super fast because you already know how to do this, just as a review. 4 minus 7. Can we do it? 4, take away 7. No, right? Because we always begin at the top. So we borrow from the back. That means the first thing we do is cross out the 2 numbers. Here we put the same 4, but we bring 1 from the backs and we just put it there. So it becomes 14. And now this, because he gives 1, it is an 8. So 14 minus 7 is 7. 8 minus 3, 5. So here I didn't have to regroup again. Let's go to the next place. But look, now here I have to regroup again because it's 2, take away 8. I cannot do it. So now I regroup. I'm going to change color, these 2. So like always, the 6 gives a 1 to the 2. So put the same 2 with the 1 that you borrow, and the 6 becomes 5. Okay? 12 minus 8, or from 8 to 12, is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 more. So 5 minus 2, 5, take away 2, 3. Okay, the last one. 7 minus 2. Excellent, 5. Yes, I can do it. 4 minus 6. I cannot do it, so I borrow from here. Cross out the 2 numbers. This is the same 4 with the 1 that we borrow from the 3. And now the 3 is at 2. 14 minus 6, or from 6 to 14, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 8 more. From 6 to 14 is 8. 2 minus 7, I cannot do it. That's where I regroup again with a different color. You don't have to do it with a different color. I do it so you see that we're regrouping again. So cross out the 2 numbers. This is the same 2, but now we bring 1 from the other side. And now this is 8 because he gives 1 away. 12 minus 7, or from 7 to 12, is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5. And 8 minus 3, 5. Okay, so now it's time to go and do the same thing in your Google Slides. Today it's only 2 slides, okay? That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 subtractions, okay? So, boys, follow my steps. You can watch the video again and stop on every step, in the ones, then the tens, then the hundreds, or if you think you can do it, well, just go and do them again by yourself completely. Good luck and see you in the class.